Welcome to Avon High School in the Andy Moore Athletic Complex. It's the home of the Orioles, and tonight it is the Pike Red Devils and the Avon Orioles. Hi everybody, Howard Kelman with Phil Eisenbarger, and Phil, this is a good Avon team.
It is, but it's a better Pike team. On paper, Pike is really, really good. I think they're underrated. I think Avon will have their hands really full tonight with this Red Devil team.
And we've got the Avon mascot as well. Okay, and we'll have more pregame info on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And our scene setter tonight brought to you by Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. And Phil Eisenbarger, the key players. We'll start with the visitors from Pike.
Thanks, Howard. And we're going to look at Devin Woods, the 5'11 senior. He's averaging almost 19 points a game. Really, really critical for Pike. Runs the show, but he's got a lot of help. We've had Pike before on the game of the week. And his running buddy, Joseph Anan, he's averaging almost 13 points a game, but probably more importantly, almost 9 rebounds a game. Those two are critical for the inside-outside game that Avon's got to stop. Critical for Pike tonight. Their inside-outside game. They've got great guard play, but they've got presence inside. If they'll go inside and back out, that'll be key for them. Don't settle for threes while they're shooting 33%. Decent percentage for threes. They've got an advantage in the paint. And they've got to keep Lomax, Avon's best player, in front of them. He likes to get to the rim. He likes to get to the free throw line. They've got to stop Lomax to have a victory tonight. Starters for Pike tonight, number 1 is Devin Woods. He's outside at point. Number 11 is Damon Howard. 23, Cam Caskey. Number 30, another guard, is Avery Douglas. And the big man in the middle, number 34, Joseph Anan. Moving over to Avon, Jordan Lomax is the key player for Avon. He's averaging 17.6 points a game. The 6'3 junior can go inside and outside, although he's primarily a perimeter player. He is their leading scorer and their leader on the floor. With him is Daniel Heck, number 23, averaging almost 8 points a game and almost 5 rebounds per game. He's got the hair to go along with it at 6'4". He's got to stop Anan inside, critical for Avon. Other keys to the game for Avon tonight, they've got to limit Pike's offensive rebounds. Pike definitely has the advantage on the boards, and they're going to have to block out. Limit turnovers. Pike likes to pressure. We've had Pike on the game of the week before, and we've seen their pressure. It can hurt you. And they've got to improve their free throws. They're just not shooting high enough percentage or getting to the line enough. But if they can tonight at home, they may be able to stay in this game with Pike. Starters tonight for Avon, number 1, Jordan Lomax. Number 3, Keelan Moore. Number 23, Daniel Eck. 35 is Kendrick Dunmore, and 31 is Elijah Collier.
Okay, Phil, nicely done. Our scene setter brought to you by Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Back with the start of tonight's game on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And we're ready to go on the Wednesday night edition of the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. Joseph Anan at 6'6", and Kendrick Dunmore will jump it up. And the tip is controlled by the Orioles. And number 4 is Rashad Bethley, inserted into the starting lineup. Powerful move to the hoop, didn't go. Foul didn't go either, as Eck missed the initial shot and Dunmore the follow-up. How about this Avon defense?
Avon is straight man-to-man, as was Pike that first possession.
Pike is a good team. That pass is intercepted by Jordan Lomax. Being guarded out there by Douglas. Lomax 3. And they block out on the rebound to Howard.
Anan in the post.
Excellent defensive play by Kendrick Dunmore.
Really good defense. Anan is a load in there.
Here's Keelan Moore. Stopping on a dime. We've played a minute, no score.
Avon's missed 3 layups, so they'd be up.
And that rebound pulled down by Anand.
Oh, downhill, good dish.
And he puts it up and in. Anand with the first 2 points of the game. He's averaging 12.7.
Pike comes out in their 3-quarter press, little trap.
And the ball is knocked away and stolen. Did they call a timeout?
Pike gets the TO.
Timeout is called. We'll stay here and tell you that we want to thank Papa John's Pizza at the corner of 36 and 267 in Avon. Papa John's is hiring. So call 317-272-6880 for carryout or delivery, papajohns.com. Old Man Winter is here. Have you scheduled your annual heating maintenance appointment? Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has a winter tune-up special for $69. Visit summersphc.com. Learn more about summer specials. Be guaranteed your family will stay warm this winter. So we have a 2-0 game, and we've played a minute and a half. Any impressions so far?
Well, I really like that Avon's been able to get all the way to the rim under pressure. They just need to finish around the basket.
Here's Howard.
Josh Woods in the lineup for Pike made a great drive here a second ago with the dish to Anand.
And the ball knocked away, but a foul. And that foul is on Rashad Bethley.
Lomax showing you a little of his athletic ability on the dead ball. Got to be careful. That's a technical foul.
6:10 to go in the first quarter. And it's Pike ball. This is Devin Woods. He's 5'11". He can really play. Work it back outside. 32 is Josh Woods. Nice dish inside. He missed the layup. But a foul, and Anand will go to the line.
Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling gives us instant replay. There's the drive to the kill zone, the little dish to Anand. Attempt at the put back, but a foul. Anand will go to the line for 2.
Indiana Members Credit Union, a proud supporter of high school sports on WHMB TV 40. Indiana Members Credit Union, they're also our scoreboard sponsor. Anand averaging 12.7 per game, a 6'6" senior.
We saw him against Fishers really play well.
Got that one. And it's 4-0 Pike.
Here's a 2-2-1 press, full court by Pike. Gonna try and speed up Avon. There it is.
They turn it over due to the press. And laying it up and in is Devon Woods. It's 6-0 Pike. Tonight's game dedicated to the Andy Moore Avon car dealers. Andy Moore, Avon Nissan, Pat Hurst, Andy Moore Toyota, and another Pike turnover. Andy Moore Toyota, Ben Mendoza, Andy Moore Kia, Joe Capitan, and Andy Moore Volkswagen, Mike Tellison, all in a row on US 36. That's where we buy our vehicles. Andy Moore. We've got a Maxima from Avon Nissan and a 4Runner from Andy Moore Toyota. Great vehicles, great people. We'll be talking about them throughout the night.
31 Collier in now for Avon. They've got to quit jump passing against the press. People are leaving their feet. They just need to stay down, attack.
The press has rattled them.
It really has. Now they need to attack. They got an advantage. Pull it out.
Douglas with an air ball at the other end.
Gonna run their stuff.
And there's a foul, and that's in the act of shooting a 3, I believe. So Elijah Collier will go to the line.
Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling gives us instant replay. Here's the kick to the corner. Collier has the air ball three, but he's fouled. So he'll take 3 at the charity stripe.
Never want a man fouled when he's shooting a 3.
No, and he was not going to come close to making that shot.
Eli Collier at the line, making the first, making the second, the first 2 Avon points of the game. We have 4:44 left, first quarter.
Thought he was going to start tonight, but he got in the game quickly and makes a difference right away. Good rotation on this free throw. 3 for 3.
And he makes all 3 of them, which is mighty impressive.
Avon needs to stop. Too much baseline.
Yeah, he got the step, the ball knocked out of bounds, and let's see which way they call it. Last touch by Pike. Good D. Pike is 9-4. Avon is 6-6.
Yeah, Pike's record a little bit deceiving. A couple of their losses have been to the best teams in Indiana, so they're really a strong team.
He's double teamed, and another turnover by the Avon Orioles. And against the press, laying it up and in is Avery Douglas.
Transition by Pike, really good. This 2-2-1 has got Avon rattled. There's an attack. That's a good attack.
They beat the press that time. Lomax hits a 3, and that's huge for the Orioles.
Got to go side to side, middle, and look opposite, which is what they did. Got the 3. There's a post pass that Anand can't handle.
And a held ball, I believe, and yes. And Phil, explain what you mean by that, side to side and so forth.
Well, so they're against a 2-2-1 press, which they're looking to trap as soon as they get across the 10-second line. So the guards behind the 10-second line have got to reverse the ball quickly, look for a man in the middle, and if you get the ball in the middle, look opposite from where the ball came, because that side's going to be open.
Well said, former IU Hoosier Phil Eisenbarger. That 3 didn't go by Woods, and here come the Orioles. Oh, beautiful spin move.
Good shot fake as well. Another good shot fake. He got fouled as well.
He went down. He hits a 3. Jordan Lomax
makes it a game, 9-8.
Avon is on top with 3 free throws and 2 3-point field goals.
High ball screen offense now. Got Trap up top.
Howard double teamed.
Oh, good.
Beautifully done.
Really good.
And laying it up and in is Avery Douglas.
And Josh Woods did a great job of pivoting quickly and finding the kid cutting to the basket. There's a good break for the press.
And the ball knocked out of bounds.
If Avon throws the ball to the corner, it's going to get trapped. So they've just got to be ready for that. Kids have got to move into space as soon as that happens.
We're at the Andy Moore Athletic Complex inside the gym. And the great Andy Moore Avon car dealers, dedicating the game to them as we mentioned earlier. There is Collier, no for 3. Devin Woods got the rebound. .249 left first quarter, clock running. 1-point lead for the Red Devils. The free man out there is Anand. No. Good offensive board to Avery Douglas, forcing it inside, and they turn it over. And turning it over, he was out of bounds. So we'll pause for these words on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And we welcome you back to Avon High School, the home of the Orioles, Andy Moore Athletic Complex. That's Lomax for 3. No. And it's Pike ball into the lane. Mid-range jump didn't go by Spates.
Boy, I really like how active Woods is. He looks like a football player, but he's got skills.
And a baseline move, no. Collier with the offensive board, double teamed.
Kids getting after it. Kids getting after it.
Minute 53 left on the Indiana Members Credit Union scoreboard. We're in the first quarter. Pike leading by a point.
This is what's so good, Howard, about Indiana basketball here. Pike clearly the favorite on paper, but Avon is just playing really, really hard. Kids on the floor, going for loose balls.
Yep, they hit those 2 threes. Lomax back outside for is Bethley. That's Collier, and another foul. He's drawn a couple.
Good drive to the bucket. Summers gives us great instant replays. Here you're going to see Collier on the fake, drive to the paint, and that's contact.
Our director tonight, Dave West, a proud Ben Davis graduate.
Left hand. Got it.
And he's got it. Counts in a foul.
Caught them asleep on their out-of-bounds play. They went away from what their normal play was and just threw it high to the post. He went middle, used his left hand, bucket.
Danielek, very nicely done by the 6'4" senior. Now for the three-point play.
You got to guard that left-handed kid.
Oh, right in the basket.
Good
offensive
hustle.
Board, though, to the Orioles.
Good take.
And there's a good defensive play. It's getting a little sloppy. I thought he was on the end line.
Yeah.
The Pike player.
Again, Avon's missed now 4 or 5 bunnies. They still
3 is Moore.
Still have the
4
lead.
is Bethley.
Drew contact. He's going to shoot 2. Good things happen when you get to the paint, as we see on the Summers instant replay. The drive and the contact. Might have got fouled twice, but he just gets 2.
So Bethley at the line. Minute 11 left in the quarter.
Good first quarter. You know, Avon looked shook there for a minute, but they've settled in. They've attacked, which is what you have to do against pressure.
Well said. Bethley averaging 5.2. He's a 5'8" sophomore.
Gets it done for the little man.
And the Orioles lead by 3, and he simply slipped. Coriel Spates.
He didn't hurt his knee.
It looks like he's okay. Your feelings are hurt when you slip nobody near you and lose the ball out of bounds.
Yes, absolutely. A little different press now. Straight man to man. Comes a ball screen high.
And that is Bethley. Bethley all the way.
Wow.
And the follow no as well.
Thought he was in the cylinder there.
Douglas got the rebound.
Good speed.
Nicely done in the paint. And that was Devin Woods.
Boy, he's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Pike is down by 1, and it counts in a foul into the lane. Beautifully done by Jordan Lomax.
Good handoff action. Summers gets it on the instant replay. There's the ball screen, the takedown to the paint, draws contact and finishes, and 1 opportunity.
And Lomax for the three-point play.
Got it.
And Avon leads by 4. (16-12), and Avon was trailing in the early going.
Yeah.
Didn't score a point for 2.5 minutes. That's a long 3, and he hit it, and that's Coriel Spates, the 5'11" junior.
Just off that fall on the corner.
Got to get going. 5 seconds. They want to get a good shot away. And that would have counted had it gone by Bethley. It did not. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Avon 16, Pike 15. This is the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. We begin this second quarter. Avon leading 16-15. Phil, your thoughts on period 1?
Well, I really think Avon's got to be happy with where they are. They started off a little bit slow, under pressure, but settled down and came in to take the lead. I think they've got to be really happy. Pike's going to have to know what they're up against now.
Beautifully done by Jordan Lomax. And he's just a junior.
Yeah, Avon's not going to lay down.
Avon leading by 3 on the Indiana Members Credit Union scoreboard. Opening moment, period 2. Pike ball. 11 is Howard. Howard in the lane. Let's see what the call is. Traveling. Old Man Winter is here. Have you scheduled your annual heating maintenance appointment? Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has a winter tune-up special for $69. SummersPHC.com. Learn about their specials. Be guaranteed your family will stay warm this winter. That's a long, long 3. It didn't go.
In and out for Collier.
Rimmed the basket.
Oh.
Whoop. He was off balance.
Got numbers.
Yep.
Numbers.
3-on-1. The follow by Lomax off the miss by Bethley.
Boy, he's tough, isn't he?
He'll play inside if he has to.
Yeah. Kid is thin but wiry strong. Good double pump there for the finish.
Avon ahead 20-15. Avon's biggest lead. Off the dribble. Tough angle, and the shot was no good by Woods.
Bad foul. Bad foul.
You're in the back court.
It puts him on
They're in the bonus now.
Puts him on the free throw line. No reason to foul. 75 feet away from the basket.
And Lomax at the line.
We've seen Pike play. They've got to get Anand more involved. He is really key to their success. When he touches the ball, he doesn't have to score. He needs to touch the ball, though.
And the first one is good by Lomax, so he'll get the bonus. And they want him to be an active part of their offense. You want Anand to be.
Absolutely. I mean, he's an unselfish kid, so he'll give it back up. He sets great screens. He rebounds hard.
Avon has shot very well from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And they have the biggest lead of the game, 7 points. 6.5 to go, first half. Here's Woods. And didn't go. Foul ball knocked out of bounds. So we have 6:18 left in the half. Better get it in there. And he barely did within the 5 allotted seconds. Off the dribble.
A tough shot.
Rebound, Jordan Lomax.
Contested.
Douglas missing the jumper. Lomax, that's a tough shot there. And he rimmed the basket. Here come the Red Devils. Long lead pass, beautifully done. Nice fake in the bucket inside by Anand. Just what Phil was talking about.
Really good catch. That was a tough ball to handle. Had to come to a jump stop, regain his balance, then score.
And the pass right in the hands.
Little Euro step in the block.
Right into Howard's hands, now the other way. And he lays it in.
That's some fast basketball right now.
Minette scoring. At the other end, Spates, and Spates hits a 3.
Count it. I'm surprised Pike has taken their pressure off.
Early in the game, it gave Avon a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it bothered him early.
Here's a whistle and a foul prior to the shot.
Be good in the NBA, but not here.
Yep.
Summers catches it on the instant replay. The hesitation dribble, the take, and the foul. They say it was on the ground. 1-1.
Tonight's game dedicated to the Andy Moore Avon car dealers. Andy Moore Avon Nissan, Pat Hurst. Andy Moore Toyota, Ben Mendoza. 3 didn't go, and the rebound taken by Douglas. Andy Moore Volkswagen, Mike Tellison, Andy Moore Kia, Joe Capitan. Those great Andy Moore car dealers in Avon. And putting it up and in is Devin Woods with a beautiful spin move.
Spin dribble and a finger roll for a bucket.
And the lead is down to 2.
Lomax is trying to say, I can do the same
Trying
thing.
to do a little too much there. However, they got possession
Yep.
and put up and in.
Broken play for a bucket,
By
right?
Dunmore. Kendrick Dunmore, sophomore.
Oh,
He got the step, but he missed the layup. Woods got the step, but didn't get the bucket.
good
Here
hesitation
comes
dribble.
Collier. Collier for three.
Boy, this game is fast.
Out of bounds, Indiana Members Credit Union, a proud supporter of high school sports on WHMB TV 40. (26-22). We are halfway through the second quarter. Avon by 4.
Oh, good action, good offensive action. Off-balance shot, though.
And a steal, but he missed the layup. The follow is missed as well. Wow.
Bates, Collier comes
Not
up
in
with
close.
it.
Here comes Collier coming out of there. He slid his foot. He's traveled.
The right idea, just didn't get stopped.
That only works in the Harlem Globetrotter place.
Yeah.
Where you go up and you stop. I first saw the Harlem Globetrotters when Wilt Chamberlain played for them.
Boy, that was always fun as a kid. It was usually a Sunday afternoon special.
Yep. And I saw them here in Indianapolis about 15 years ago. 3:22 left in the first half, thanks to Papa John's Pizza at the corner of US 36 and 267 in Avon. Papa John's hiring. They fed our crew tonight. Call 317-272-6880 for carry-out or delivery. papajohns.com. And a timeout is called. We'll take a break with them. Avon by 4 on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. Howard Kellman, Phil Eisenbarger, we're at Avon High School, the home of the Orioles. Avon ahead by 4. Been a good game. 3:15 left second quarter. Layup is missed. Nice effort.
Really good crossover dribble, take to the rack.
Nice effort by Daniel Eck, but he didn't score. Douglas, no, a lot of layups have been missed on both teams tonight, by both teams.
Yeah, some of it's interior defense, but most of it is you got to make those.
And Coriel Spates hits his second 3 of the game.
1-point ball game.
Avon ahead on the Indiana Members Credit Union scoreboard.
Oh, just
missed in close.
Put a little touch on it. Lomax did a good job of getting him the feed.
Douglas for 3, and he drains it.
They're going to talk about it.
And a timeout is called. And a special hello to the great people at Williams Comfort Air, Greg Wells, Matt Tyner and company. They'll have our Heating It Up feature in the fourth quarter. We get all of our heating, cooling, and plumbing done by Williams Comfort Air. Mr. Plumber does the plumbing. And one thing you've got to do is get your winter and summer tune-ups and keep the furnaces going well. And we do all that with Williams Comfort Air.
There's some coaches doing their scouting.
Yeah, I recognize Walt Morris, assistant coach with Carmel.
Getting ready to play Pike.
So we have 2.5 minutes left in the first half. And that is Daniel Eck. That's Lomax, back to Eck, nice fake.
Oh, good kick.
Long 3, no. Offensive board to Eck. Lomax, beautiful fake, squares nicely, and he hits a 3.
Got a good basketball game going here. Kids making shots and plays.
Excellent game. And it's a 1-point lead for Avon. Under 2 minutes left first half.
Boom.
And the 3 by Coriel Spates. He did it again, his third 3-point field goal. He's averaging 6.8 points per game.
He's already beat his average.
He got a basket, an
Eck.
interior basket too. Daniel Eck, no. And a good job of blocking out and a good rebound by Spates.
There's a good post
Oh,
move.
perfectly done, and Anand got fouled. He went right around Daniel Eck, who fouled him.
Good quick step. Here's Summers on the instant replay. Anand, quick step, gets fouled on the take. He's gonna shoot 2.
Down to a minute 29 and a half. And he'll get one more.
Rattles in.
Pike by 3. Pike is 9-4, Avon 6-6. No. And the rebound to Lomax. 21 is Isaac Kramer. 6'2" sophomore. There's Jordan Lomax. Long 3 didn't go.
Numbers.
Got a man ahead and an excellent defensive play. Excellent play by Keelan Moore, who trailed and made the play. Collier, and he hits a 3.
Good setup.
Eli Collier.
Good setup by Eck.
We're tied at 32, under a minute left in the half.
Oh, Anand didn't hold his post position.
Turnover by Pike. And a terrific defensive play by Anand as Lomax went end to end and tried to score.
Watch Lomax now taking it all the way left side, but Anand on the rejection. No foul, Avon out of bounds. Straight into Eck for his left-handed post move, kicks
Back
it.
outside, 4 is Bethley. And I wonder if they'll play for the last shot of the half. Lomax, boy, 4 men are there, 4 men are there, and they took the ball away from him.
Scramble.
Down to 21 seconds and a foul.
Good
You
sport.
want to be committing a foul there.
Good sportsmanship by Avon, though. They gave that against Pike, and they're in the bonus if it's a foul. Oh, they called a double dribble.
Oh, double dribble was called. Okay. 20 seconds left. It appears as if Avon, with this game tied at 32, will play for the last shot of the half. Avon led 16-15 at the quarter. No. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't see taking that shot there.
Too early, too
4
long.
seconds.
Foul. They got
There's
fouls
a
to give.
foul.
Fouls to give, though.
1.4 seconds left. First on Collier, 4th team foul.
2 dribbles and a heave.
If he can get that in
Let's see.
1.4 seconds. There's the heave.
Anand.
Whoop. And that's the end of the first half. An exciting half. Avon 32, Pike 32 on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40.
Welcome back to TV 40's Game of the Week and the halftime highlights with this knotted game, 32-32. Devin Woods is making it go now for Pike. Here he is on the run out and the layup on the left side. Woods again now, attacks the middle, stops, pops, that counts. There's Woods on the great interior pass. Douglas for 2, and those are highlights for Pike. Here comes Avon, that's Lomax for 3 after the kick from Eck. Now watch Lomax, pass fake, footwork, double pump, basket, good. End up with a steal now. That's Bethley on the steal, the run out, and the kick. That's Minute on the make. And this game is all tied up at 32-32. Join us for the second half action on the TV 40 Game of the Week after these messages.
We're tied at 32 at the half. Phil, your impressions of the first two quarters?
Well, I really think Avon has played a tremendous game. They have broken the press. They've settled into their own offense. Again, we've mentioned it before. Pike, on paper, should be winning this game by some significant margin. And now we got a tie ball game. But that's Indiana basketball.
Avery Douglas's pass is intercepted. He made a mistake by committing himself and threw it right to the defender. And a beautiful move by Keelan Moore to the hoop.
Downhill to the bucket, takes the contact and the make.
And he's a senior, averaging 8.7 per game.
I can see Avon now is going to work harder to get the ball inside. He's going to duck in and really post hard.
There's a long three, and he hit it. Swish, and that man again, Corio Spates. That's his fourth three-point field goal of the game.
Yeah, on fire. In fuego.
I heard that somewhere before. Here's Bethley. Over to Eck. Spinning and twisting. Good defense by Avon, and he didn't get the shot away.
Off balance.
Off balance effort. Bethley drew a foul.
Summers, plumbing, heating, and cooling, instant replay. There's the move to the basket. Gets a step, a little too far under, but draws contact. He'll shoot two.
Thanks to Dave West and the entire TV 40 crew. Dave, our director. Midweek game. And we'll have a girls-boys doubleheader for you at Zionsville Friday. And those two girls teams, Hamilton Southeastern and Zionsville, are terrific.
Two top 5 teams in the state of Indiana. You're going to have a great chance to see women's basketball at its highest level in the Hoosier State. And the boys game will be good as well.
That's this Friday right here on WHMB TV 40. That's more. I'm sorry, Devin Woods.
There's Avon trying to post up. There's Avon again posted up.
32 is Josh Woods. And another foul, and we will tell you that Indiana Members Credit Union is a proud supporter of high school sports on WHMB TV 40.
You can tell Coach Zick said, we are going to post up Avon, and we're going to get him the ball eventually.
And that is Woods into the lane. Nice move. Very well done by Devin Woods.
Floater bank shot, down for 2. 1-point ball game.
The lead seesawing.
Oh.
There's a foul that may be on Woods.
Late call.
Yep. It is Woods' first and the second team foul. And again, you don't want to be committing a foul over there.
No,
and I thought they might let that contact go by. Ball whipped around. Eck back outside.
Jump ball.
That's a held ball, I believe. Yes, it is.
Really impressed with Eck's footwork outside on the perimeter. And he's a big, tall kid. But he's really playing on the perimeter more than he is inside.
He is 6'4". That's he with the ball.
Ball screen action. Now he's posted up. Give him the ball. Give him the ball.
Lomax tried to get it to him. Couldn't get it in there. Eck to the hoop, and he didn't get the roll. Nice follow, but he didn't score then either.
Avon pulls away with it.
And Avon came away with it. He committed himself, did Woods, but he got it to a teammate. Just don't like to go up in the air with nothing to do.
No, you got to be a really good player to leave your feet and pass.
don't want to leave your feet when you're undecided about what you're going to do. Nice pass down low. Good defense by the Orioles. He got the step. Devon Woods got the bucket, and it counts in a foul.
Great downhill drive. Change of speed. I'm not sure there was contact, but Summers' instant replay will tell us. There's a change of speed. There's the take. A little hand check, but that's kind of a tic-tac foul, but made a tough bucket. Chance for a three-pointer.
And Woods at the line. And he missed it in the rebound to Lomax. Here's Eck. That's a three that didn't go by Bethley.
Yeah, a little early in that possession. No
Here's
backside
Woods.
rebounding.
Long three.
Early.
No. Anon with a great effort. He's got it and he's fouled.
Good board. Good rotation back to his left hand. Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling gives us instant replays. Here's Anon on the board in traffic. Finds a way to the glass. Puts it down. Plus a free throw.
.431 left in the third quarter.
Biggest lead in a while.
Lomax will inbounds. Thanks to Papa John's Pizza for feeding our crew tonight. At the corner of US 36 and 267 in Avon, Papa John's is hiring. Earn extra cash as a driver for Papa John's. PapaJohns.com.
Oh, no call there.
At the other end. Oh, terrific defensive play by Dunmore. There he is. Kendrick Dunmore, he's a sophomore.
Summers catches the replay on this, the rejection. Get that out of here.
Woods' shot batted away and out of bounds by Dunmore. Here's Howard. What Bill Russell used to do when he'd block shots is deflect it over to a teammate.
Absolutely. Well, that's why it's the most overrated play in basketball. 90% of the time the ball either goes out of bounds or you get called for a foul. But the fans like it. Anon in the post gets fouled. Boy, he sits down in the post really hard.
Tonight's game dedicated to the Andy Moore Avon car dealers. Andy Moore Toyota, Ben Mendoza and Company. Andy Moore Avon Nissan, Pat Hurst. Andy Moore Kia, Joe Capitan. Andy Moore Volkswagen, Mike Tellison. The GMs of those great dealerships were at the Andy Moore Athletic Complex at Avon High School, and he hits it, and that was Devin Woods.
Sweet jumper from the corner. Tough shot.
Timeout, we'll take it with him. This is the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And it's now an 8-point lead for Pike. We were talking about the Andy Moore car dealers, and we bought our Maxima from Andy Moore Avon Nissan and our 4Runner from Andy Moore Toyota. Great people, great vehicles, and this is the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, Pike's put the pressure back on. They're now going to go full court, press, try to shake Avon up here. Got a new ball handler in for Avon.
And that is Miguel Correa. And the ball taken away by Joseph Anon. Miguel Correa, number 5. There's Devin Woods off the dribble, and he's fouled by Jordan Lomax. Lomax isn't too happy about it. So Devin Woods will go to the line.
Avon's got to be careful it doesn't get away from him right here. This would make the lead 10 if he makes them.
It's now 9. Old Man Winter is here. Have you scheduled your annual heating maintenance appointment? Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has a winter tune-up special for $69. Visit summersphc.com. Learn about their specials. Be guaranteed your family will stay warm this winter.
Anon with the offensive rebound. Gets fouled on the putback attempt. He'll shoot 2.
So Anon shooting 2, and the lead is up to 9. Make it 10 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and Pike's going to come with full court pressure now and see if they can't step on the throat, as they say. And
it's 11. They're adding to that lead. The game was tied at 32 at the half, so what a great third quarter.
Yep.
And a steal by Woods. Took it right away on the dribble.
They got to get Eck back in the game.
And that was not a good pass. Dangerous cross-court pass with 2 defenders right there. Here's Moore. Keelan Moore. Lomax.
No, good
dishing
dunk.
off.
Good
Beautifully
dunk.
done.
Good dunk.
And slamming it through is Kendrick Dunmore after a fine pass from Jordan Lomax.
Great drive and dish. Avon needs a stop and a sub. Lomax on the D. There it is.
And a steal.
Into the contact.
And he's
no
they,
call.
They had a call. They didn't call a foul there.
Wow.
Woods hit him in the arm.
Summers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling catches instant replays for us, and there is the contact.
I was very surprised that
instant replay would have given them a foul on that one, but we're not NBA and we're not inside 2 minutes.
Well, we thought it was a foul too before we looked at the replay. Here's Lomax, big possession, down by 9. Eck.
No call there either.
And Avon's doing what it did earlier in the game. It's turning the ball over a lot.
Yeah, both ways though.
Just as I said it, Pike turns it over. Lomax spinning, twisting. He's off balance. No. And the ball taken down by Josh Woods. Oh, and a foul at the other end. 2:02 to go in this one. In the third quarter, I should say.
Frenetic pace. Man, the kids are getting up and down the floor.
Good game to watch. I've enjoyed it.
Yes.
Avon got off very slowly. Didn't score for 2.5 minutes, but battled back and led by a point at the quarter. And the game was tied at the half at 32. And Avon had a pretty big lead early in the second quarter, early to mid-second quarter. Pike came back, and Pike has just dominated here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm just adding that up now. It's 15-6, I think, on the third quarter run.
That's Avery Douglas. He's a good player. Averaging 5.3 per game, the 6'2" senior. Collier back to Lomax. Some good defense by Pike. Oh, he faked a long, long three. There's Lomax again.
Calls the bump.
It's on Avery Douglas. That's his second.
Just the opposite on fouls. Pike put themselves against the wall one-on-one first half, and now Avon's got 17 fouls, so they got to be careful.
Minute of 5'10" freshman back in there for Avon, number 22. Moore, Keelan Moore, that was a long shot, and the rebound into the hands of Josh Woods.
Really fun game to watch, though, from the standpoint, pressure defense on the ball.
Pike has the ball.
Good shot fake.
Nice fake, much better shot, and he got it. Damon Howard, 6-foot sophomore.
Good
and
shot.
The Red Devils now lead by 12, the biggest lead of the game. And we have a minute to go in the third quarter. Eck faking a three. Douglas for three. I'm sorry. Collier rather for three.
There it is.
Eli Collier. And here is Howard, and they could play for the last shot of the quarter. Wouldn't be a bad idea since they're up by 12, and instead they turn the ball over.
Anand's having a tough night. I think he got elbowed, but that stopped his progress towards the catch. Ball goes out of bounds. Avon a chance to cut it to 10 or 9 with a 3 ball.
30 seconds left, third quarter. Avon down by 12 with the ball.
Tough defense on the ball, but that's a foul.
Foul by Howard at near the midcourt line.
The fouls to give.
We're in the third quarter. And we're down to 23 seconds. They could play for the last shot, but they're trailing by 12 points. Very off balance. A forced shot, yet we're having one whistle after another here. Another foul called. And Collier will go to the line.
Collier's forced several shots tonight that were ill-advised, but at least there he drew contact, gets to the free throw line.
And he'll get one more. He's averaging 5.8 per game. He is a 6'4" senior.
Lomax for Avon getting a rest before the quarter break. You can bet he'll come out firing. 10 seconds.
Down to 8 seconds. Gotta get going.
Come on.
And it counts in a foul. What a terrific effort by Damon Howard.
That's highlight reel stuff there. And Summers, plumbing, heating, and cooling instant replay, catches it. There's the spin dribble. Goes left, comes back right with the spin off the glass. Count it.
Pike has opened up a 13-point lead.
Yeah,
so there's the sophomore, 6-foot sophomore, Damon Howard. Great move. And he doesn't have the three-point play. That ball is heaved down court. A great third quarter for the Red Devils. The game was tied at the half after 3. Pike 52, Avon 39 on this, a midweek edition of the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And we welcome you back to Avon High School. Pike with a great third quarter, leads by 13 as we begin the fourth quarter. And there's Devin Woods. Good look from the free throw line, good percentage shot, and he hit it.
Pike's going without a post player right now. They're going to press, try to run Avon out of the gym.
Which they've been doing. They're up by 15 now. And Avon had a nice lead in the second quarter, too. Here is Bethley. And the rebound taken down by Keith Ingram, number 44. 11 is Howard. He hit that shot at the end of the third quarter. Great move to the hoop.
Collier getting ready to come back in for Avon. I think they've got to get Eck back in there as well.
Traveling. Eli Collier back in for Avon.
Soft pressure by Pike now. Avon's got to get the right people shooting the ball here, which means Lomax.
And Lomax has got the ball. There's a three. Tough angle.
Good board.
Didn't hit it.
Nope.
And a steal, and they got a 2-on-1. Douglas. Oh, he missed the layup.
I think he grabbed the rim, too. That's what coach is upset about. That was basket interference.
Opening moments of the fourth quarter at Avon High School. We'll be at Zionsville. Boys-girls doubleheader on Friday. Oh, he missed the layup. Going to the hoop was Ingram. A reverse.
Good take.
Now, how can you throw the ball up and get it yourself? I don't know how that sits.
Not a legal play.
Pike is up by 15. We're early in the fourth quarter. That's a long three. Oh, did he hit that? They buried him. And again, it was Damon Howard, the sophomore, who's done really nicely off the bench.
He's having a fun game.
Lomax. Three is short. And Howard comes away with it. 2-on-1. Beautiful fake by Douglas. Oh, there's some great defense.
Good board.
And the rebound pulled down by Moore.
It's Lomax for the take.
Lomax with a reverse. Very nicely done.
2 and a timeout.
Timeout, we'll take it with him. This is the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. And Pike leading 57-41. Coriel Spates, our Williams Comfort Air heating it up player tonight. And let Williams Comfort Air heat up your house on these cold winter nights as they do for us. Spates with 4 3-point field goals tonight. There's the second one.
Squared up, feet together.
Did it again.
Count
Coriel Spates. And he's a 5'11 junior, our Williams Comfort Air heating it up player. Work it down low, beautifully done.
Good D.
There's Woods. Oh, a long three didn't go.
Early shot, bad foul.
That's not a good foul. I mean, you're ahead by 16 points, and he's nowhere near the basket.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We saw Pike a couple weeks ago against Fishers in this same spot really do a nice job of running clock. You would think any time now that they would practice running their offense, their continuity stuff, as opposed to trying to score early. Avon, on the other hand, has got to score fast.
And a very nice move to the hoop by Daniel Eck, the 6'4 senior. 14-point lead for the Red Devils. A little over 5 minutes left in this one. They double team. Nice baseline move. The one thing you didn't want to do there is hold on to the ball. Shoot it or pass it in that scenario.
Avon gets the stop they needed. Oh. Charge.
See how he called it. They count it.
No.
They count it for Minette.
Let's see what it looks like.
I didn't think the
Summers
defender
into
moved.
replay. He might have shuffled his feet.
He might have moved
just a bit.
His body a bit.
Just
the
a
upper body
little
too.
bit. Good concentration on the make. Chance to cut it to 11.
Minette is a 5'10 freshman. Didn't go. 2 Pike players have the ball. You know, one thing we're seeing a lot more of in the second half is one foul after another, nowhere near the basket.
Yeah, Non going to the line now. They're in the bonus.
Old Man Winter is here. Have you scheduled your annual heating maintenance appointment? Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has a winter tune-up special for $69. Visit summersphc.com. Learn about their specials. Be guaranteed your family will stay warm this winter. And we'll also tell you that Indiana Members Credit Union is a proud supporter of high school sports on WHMB TV 40.
Non makes the first.
And he made that one as well.
Good stroke. Avon's got to score quickly and press.
.22 is Minette. And yet one foul after another. We had great flow earlier in the game in the first half.
Summers gives us the instant replay. Hesitation dribble, taking it into traffic.
Did he walk prior to the foul?
I don't know. It might have been a bobble. But I'm not sure he got contact either.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But got rewarded for taking it in among the Giants.
That's Bethley, a 5'8" sophomore.
Avon with a stop this time could hang around.
They're down by 12. This is Woods. 4:20 to go in the game. And Pike with a big lead, and here's another foul. This one on Minette.
Double bonus now, so 2 shots for Howard.
Damon Howard at the line. Thanks to Papa John's Pizza at the corner of US 36 and 267 in Avon. Papa John's is hiring. Earn extra cash as a driver for Papa John's. Papa John's fed our crew tonight. Call 317-272-6880 for carryout or delivery. PapaJohns.com. Nick Lewis handling the camera right next to us. He's our spotter for football and statistician. He does camera work for basketball. And that's a 3. And he hit it. Minette, the freshman, hitting the 3, getting playing time.
Yeah. Important minutes for the Frosh.
And yet another foul.
Move your feet, boys. Move your feet. Pike is really quick, though. You got to give them credit. Ball handling skills. They're drawing fouls.
Howard will get one more. Didn't go. And the rebound taken down by Minette.
Good take.
Beautifully done by Keelan Moore. And with the lead now at 10, Avon calls a timeout. Well, the lead was much larger, but they're still down by 10, 3:34 to go. And in this era of 3-point field goals, the game's not over yet.
No, it's within reach. They need score, stop, score. Be right there.
What hurts them is that they're in the double bonus.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what press they come out with. It's got to be some kind of full court pressure. And again, as you just mentioned, they can't foul, especially 82 feet away from the bucket.
There's Bill Zick and his team, Pike Red Devils.
Yeah, it's layup or foul time for them. See if they have the discipline to run offense until they get fouled or get a layup.
And we have 3:34 left in this game on the Indiana Members Credit Union scoreboard. Pike by 10 this game, dedicated to the Andy Moore Avon car dealers. Andy Moore Avon Nissan, Pat Hurst, GM Andy Moore Toyota, Ben Mendoza, Andy Moore Kia, Joe Capitan.
Good hustle.
And Andy Moore Volkswagen, Mike Tellison. We dedicate the game to the Andy Moore car dealerships on the Andy Moore Athletic Complex. That's where we are at Avon High School. That was good hustle by Daniel Eck, but went out of bounds.
Avon goes face guard and switch with one center fielder to set the trap. They got a timeout to talk about it.
They were afraid of a 5-second call being invoked, so they called the timeout. With a 10-point game with 3:32 to go. The first half was terrific. Avon led 16-15 at the quarter. The game was tied at 32 at the half. We had great flow, but in the second half, especially in this fourth quarter and late in the third quarter, nothing but fouls, one after another.
Might be 19 fouls already.
Takes away from the whole enjoyment of the game.
Well, we get to see now what Pike sets up against this full court pressure. I'd be interested to see if they run somebody long and try to post somebody on the screen at the free throw line. They had a little trouble getting the ball in the last 2 times. Pike's coaching staff asking for an explanation on where the ball's out of bounds. Deep corner, a little harder to get it in, a little easier to defend. You got sideline as defenders. You'll see Avon's going to face guard these up front players, and they'll switch anything.
Pike inbounding.
Up, too quick.
And they got a man open, and he missed the layup. Douglas missed the layup. Here's Lomax.
He's going to the free throw line for 2 with the clock stopped. That's exactly what they needed.
Lomax will shoot 2, fouled in the act.
Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling gives us instant replay. There's the jump packs to Lomax, the change of direction, the take in.
I didn't see that much contact.
No.
And the officials are just calling one foul after another. Anon commits the personal. They'll get one more.
Needed that one.
And that cuts the lead to 9.
Need a turnover here.
With 3:19 to go.
Woods is just too quick.
And a blocking foul in the backcourt.
That's a tough call.
Lomax's 4th personal.
But you're right, Howard. They are blowing the whistle early. Here's a Summers instant replay. Watch this chest to chest. I mean, that's just, I'm not sure it's not an offensive foul.
That's what, if you're going to call a foul there, it should be an offensive foul. Woods makes the first one. Double bonus time for both teams.
3 minutes, 15 seconds is a lifetime when there's,
especially with all these fouls being called.
Going to be double bonus next foul for both sides.
Lomax has got it. Remember, he's got the 4 personals.
Kick it, one more. Uh-oh.
Intercepted.
Uh-oh. Now pull it
Pass
up.
was deflected, and traveling is the call. Bilsick isn't too happy.
No, he thinks there was a deflection, so just a bobble.
I thought it was deflected, but maybe not. They press in the backcourt. They're down by 10, under 3 minutes to go. Going to the hoop.
Collier.
And the follow by Collier. No, he was in close. Another follow, follow, and a foul.
Good attack on the offensive boards. Couldn't get it to drop on the putbacks, but he's at the free throw line with the clock stopped. Chance to cut it to 8.
More shooting 2. The senior. Friday night, Zionsville High School, Hamilton Southeastern, and Zionsville. Boys game at 9:30, girls game to follow. A doubleheader again. And the rebound taken down by Anon.
Uh-oh. Wow.
And yet another foul. Josh Woods at the line, a 6'5", a 6-foot senior.
He's a tank. Good player. Sees the floor really well. Good touch.
It's the free throw. And he's short with that one. Lomax playing with the 4 personals, grabs the rebound. Pike's pressing. Avon has had trouble with the press. That ball was kicked. A little bit of soccer.
It's hard to catch the ball with your feet in basketball.
Pike pressing. The one thing Pike doesn't want to do is foul.
Yeah, they need to attack. Let's go.
Here's Lomax. Baseline move. Nicely done, and he scores. Cuts it to 8. We've got a little over 2 minutes to go.
Need a trap here.
Let's see if they foul. 30 is Douglas. He has the ball. Down to 1:49. This is well done by Pike.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and as soon as I said that, a steal.
Oh, my goodness.
But the pass is intercepted at the other end by the alert Josh Woods.
That was their chance to crawl back in it right there.
Here's a foul with 1.5 minutes to go.
Bucket there would have cut it to 6 for Avon.
Thanks to Dave West and the entire TV 40 crew. Is that Jordan Lomax fouled out?
Shooter's roll.
So Lomax is fouled out, and he's the big man for Avon. That was his 5th personal.
An X on the bench as well. 2 best scores. Chance for other kids to show what they can do.
Avon has had trouble with his Pike press, especially earlier in the game.
10 seconds.
Wow, you don't see that call often.
Oh, they gave Avon a timeout. Here's a rule I'd like to see changed.
What's that?
So they got that timeout at about a 9 out of 10 count. And now they get a new 10-second clock.
That's not right.
They should have 1 second to get the ball across the floor, across the 10-second line. Or at least some penalty for playing defense that tough for the 9 seconds.
I agree with you completely.
Be an easy rule change.
One minute and 20 seconds to go. We have had more than 25 fouls in this second half. It is Avon ball, and they're down by 10. Kramer. Over to Moore. And remember, they're without their leading scorer, Jordan Lomax, who's fouled out. They're playing like they got the lead. They're down. They've had the ball 20 seconds, down by 10. He hits a 3, and the freshman did it again, Minette. Now they've cut it to 7, and a steal. 3 on 2.
Well, we got a 3. Oh, close.
Didn't hit it.
Got a foul, though. He's shooting 2. Good rebound, Collier. Chance to cut it to 5.
44 seconds to go with the three-point field goal. The games that years ago were over late, outcome decided, not the case now. And that is Eli Collier at the line. They haven't been this close in a long time.
No, it's been a 12-point game most of the second half.
And they've cut the lead to 5. They'll foul immediately, I would think. And that is on Collier. And that is his 3rd.
Anand to the line for double bonus.
Anand averaging 12.7 per game. He'll get one more. That's huge. That makes it a 6-point game with 39 seconds to go.
Needs to make this one to make it a 3-possession game.
Josh Woods back in, number 32. There he is coming into your picture for Pike. And very well done by Joseph Anand. 2 big free throws. And the lead is 7. And we're down to 35 seconds to go. One thing you don't want to do if your Pike is foul. Down to 28 seconds. Good defense by Pike. That's a forced 3. That's not going to work. And the rebound taken down.
Easy layup.
And that'll do it. As Woods got the rebound and Anand put it in. 10 seconds. 6 seconds to go. The lead is 7, and the clock will just run out. And that'll do it. Pike comes out here to Avon, and Pike wins it. The final, Pike 70, Avon 63 on the high school basketball game of the week on TV 40. Once again, that final score, Pike 70. Avon 63, and as we said Friday, the big doubleheader. Hamilton Southeastern versus Zionsville. The boys game will be shown first, and then the girls game afterwards. So a big night on Friday. For Dave West, Phil Eisenbarger, the entire TV 40 crew, I'm Howard Kellman. Good night, everybody.